What's up, Rich Squad? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Dominic Rich, and I'm back to talk about the Champions League. We are in the round of 16, and we have 6 fixtures in the first leg completed. We had Roma defeating Porto 2-1, PSG defeating Man United 2-0, Tottenham defeating Dortmund 3-0, Real Madrid defeating Ajax 2-1, and in today's fixtures, we saw 2 0-0 draws between Barcelona and Olympique Lyonnais and Liverpool and Bayern Munich. No goals in today's game. So the game I actually saw or, catch glimpses of was the Liverpool versus Bayern Munich. I was really tired while watching that game, and I'm afraid I didn't really miss anything too great because none of the teams scored. But from what I saw from the highlights and the bits and pieces that I actually saw live, both teams just squandered most of their chances. So Liverpool 0, Bayern Munich 0. Remember, Liverpool came through a very tough Group C, which included Red Star Belgrade, Napoli, and PSG, and they lost all 3 of their away games. So they were strong at home in the group phase, and if they were to do anything, or start off their round of 16 campaign very strongly, they were to win at home, and they failed to do so. Missing today was Virgil van Dijk, so, still, their makeshift defenders kept Bayern Munich out. Remember, Bayern Munich, they topped their group, and they're yet to lose a game this season in the Champions League. So really good job by Niko Kovac and his boys after having a very weird season where they have been trailing to Borussia Dortmund in the league. So to talk a little bit about this game, Liverpool right now, they're second in the Premier League behind Manchester City with a game in hand. Bayern Munich second behind Borussia Dortmund. Liverpool 15 shots at goal, 2 on target, compared to Bayern Munich's 9 with none on target. Bayern Munich had the better chances early on in the game, but Liverpool, they had the best chances throughout the entire game, which they failed to put past Manuel Neuer in goal. But Liverpool played well. They should have won this game. In my opinion, they should have definitely, take advantage of being at home and, put this tie to bed right up front, Bayern, they were missing Boateng, and Matt Hummels haven't really been in really good form, and they should have taken advantage of that. Very inexperienced, guys like Kingsley Coman, Serge Gnabry, in the attack. Lewandowski was well marshaled today by Fabinho and Joel Matip. And Liverpool, they must be kicking themselves. Definitely weren't clinical in the final third. Sadio Mane, very guilty of that. Naby Keita as well had a few look-ins on goals. Salah was well dealt with. But all in all, Liverpool should have scored at least 1 goal today. 49% possession for Liverpool, 51 for Bayern Munich. 505 passes by Liverpool with a 77 pass completion. Bayern Munich, 529 passes with an 82% pass completion. There were 23 fouls in the game, 2 yellow cards shown, 1 apiece, with Joshua Kimmich picking up a yellow card for Bayern Munich. He will be missing the second leg. Virgil van Dijk should be back from suspension for the second leg as well. So that will be a boost for Liverpool. Liverpool, all they need to do is to go to the Allianz Arena and score. The away goal rule still applies, and if they score, they will put themselves in a very strong position to make it to the last 8. Jurgen Klopp will be back in Germany. Familiar foes, Bayern Munich, with his time as the manager of Mainz, the manager of Borussia Dortmund. No strangers to the whole Bayern way of playing. So both teams have to settle for the 0-0 draw today. Bayern might be a little happier with this result, you know, and they will, you know, fancy their chances at home to actually pull this off. But right now, I think it's still swinging towards Liverpool, in my opinion. It's still swinging towards Liverpool, you know. I actually want them to stay in the competition, because if they do, you know, it will kind of still distract them from, you know, the title race going on in the Premier League between themselves and Manchester City. You could also throw Tottenham Hotspur in there as well. But, you know, all in all, you know, it was an exciting 0-0 draw, you know. A lot of shots, a lot of excitement, but no goals in the back of the net. So both teams have to reassess and come back better for the second leg. So for the next fixture, Olympique Lyon versus Barcelona. Wow. So my friend Football Pharaoh messaged me earlier before the game. He asked me, what do I think about that? He was actually saying that he think Lyon could pull off a draw. And I said, yeah, Barcelona are favorites, but I think Lyon could definitely do that from what they did in Group D, picking up a victory versus Man City and not losing a single game so far in this season's Champions League. I think this is the first time they have advanced out of the group phase for the last 7 years. So it's a big year for Lyon, and the squad looks really, really good. Very good young players developing really, really nicely. A lot of them stepping up to the plate as well. And, you know, being in the round of 16 to play Barcelona and picking up a 0-0 draw in the first match is testament of all that hard work for Barcelona. Currently top of La Liga, unbeaten so far in the Champions League this season. And we all know, you know, they have the little maestro Lionel Messi in their ranks. But the fact that they could not put a ball past Anthony Lopez in goal today, it's hard to understand. It's really, really hard to understand, because they had the opportunities and maybe you could say that they were very unlucky. Lyon played well. They played well, but Barcelona had the chances. They had a lot of chances. And to be exact, they had 25 shots at goal, 5 on target, compared to Lyon's 5 shots at goal with 2 on target. And those 2 shots on target, you know, had, you know, Ter Stegen had to produce big saves to keep them out of the net. So this game could have went any way. 37% possession for Lyon, 63% for Barcelona. So they bossed the game, created a lot of chances, a lot of shots at goal, but somehow the ball did not find the back of the net. I think there's a stat that says Luis Suarez has only scored once in his past 17 or so Champions League matches, if I'm not mistaken. It's not good. Not good at all. He needs to step up as a premier striker. He needs to start scoring again in the Champions League if Barcelona are to, you know, lift, you know, the trophy this year. And of course, we all know they are one of the favorites to do so. So I would just like to conclude, don't need to go too much more into the stats. Barcelona bossed the match, but they deserve to win the game. But you can't take anything away from Lyon's performance. They have been doing well this season. I think they're currently second in Ligue 1 behind PSG right now. Let me double check that. And they deserve to still, no, they're actually third behind Lille and PSG. Lille's been doing good. So they actually deserve, you know, plaudits for actually, you know, staying alive in the tie going into the second leg, which will be played at the Camp Nou. So a lot of people are saying that Barcelona are favorites at home, and it's clear that they are favorites. They were favorites before the, you know, first leg even started. But in football and in the Champions League, anything could happen. Anything can happen. Barcelona haven't been traveling well, you know, in the Champions League as of late. Remember last year they got knocked out by AS Roma, that big comeback. And not scoring any goals today versus Lyon is just a continuation of that poor away form in the knockout phase of the Champions League. But I think Barcelona will get over this Lyon hurdle. Guys, remember Lyon beat City. You know, they have been a really hard team to beat in European competition this season. But I fancy them to actually, you know, put up a fight. But I think Barcelona will end up victors in the end. You know, Nabil Fekir, he was absent today. But, you know, Lyon has a very, very, very good lineup with guys like Moussa Dembele, Memphis Depay, Bertrand Traore. We have Tanguy Ndombele, highly rated. We have Aouar, highly rated as well. Ferland Mendy, another highly rated left back. So they have the talent to do so, to pull off the upset. But I just think Barcelona will end up victors and they will go into the last 8. Tomorrow we have 2 big fixtures coming up. We have Atletico Madrid facing Juventus. Ooh, that one is a big one. It's a big one. I'm actually going for Juventus here, but this game could end in a draw. Atletico Madrid, very, very, very tough team to play against. It could end in a draw. And we have Schalke facing my team, Manchester City. Well, I think we are going to beat Schalke. You know, not biased at all, but we should beat Schalke. The game could end in any result. It's the Champions League, it's football. But I think we should go there and we should take care of Schalke. We should wrap up this tie in the first leg. I won't be expecting nothing less from the super team we have here. But guys, I'm your boy Dominic Rich. I just wanted to give my quick thought on those 2 0-0 fixtures today. You know, looking forward for the second leg, which will be coming up on the 5th of March and the 6th of March. We have Real Madrid playing Ajax, Dortmund playing Tottenham, Roma going away to Porto, Man United visiting PSG. Then on the 12th, we have Man City playing Schalke, Juventus playing Atletico Madrid, and on the 13th, we have Bayern Munich playing Liverpool and Barcelona facing Olympique Lyon. And then we will only have 8 teams left in the competition. It's going to be narrowed down to 8. Who do you guys think are going to lift the 2018-19 UEFA Champions League trophy? Let me know in the comment section down below. Will it be Real Madrid 4 in a row? Do you guys think that Ronaldo will win it for Juventus for the first time in 20 years? Or will my team, Man City, finally do it? Oh, who knows? Will Lionel Messi do it? Will Jurgen Klopp win it for the first time? You know, a lot of favorites right now to win the Champions League. But guys, I'm your boy Dominic Rich. If you're new around here, consider hitting the subscribe button, smash the thumbs up button. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And until next time, peace out. Rich!